I never thought blood could betray you like that. But the day I logged into my bank account and saw zeros where there should have been $28,000, my entire life savings, my world shattered. It was a crisp autumn morning in Chicago, the kind where the wind off Lake Michigan bites through your coat. I was at my kitchen table, coffee steaming, planning my dream trip to Europe after years of scraping by as a teacher. But the app showed insufficient funds. Panic hit like a gut punch. I called the bank, thinking hack or error. Mom, the transfers were authorized from your linked device. The rep said. My heart raced as I checked the logs. The IP address. My sister's apartment. Emily. My own flesh and blood had cleaned me out. And let me tell you, what I did next wasn't pretty. But it was justice served cold. To understand why this cut so deep, you gotta know our story. Emily and I grew up in a cramped 2-bedroom in the suburbs. Mom working double shifts as a nurse. Dad long gone after a messy divorce when we were kids. I was the older one by 3 years. Always the responsible sister, straight as. Part-time jobs from 16. Putting myself through community college, then state uni for my teaching degree. Emily. She was the wild child. Charming everyone with her big laughs and bigger dreams. Art school dropout. Bounced from gig to gig waitressing. Bartending. Even tried influencer life for a hot minute. I'd bail her out constantly. $500 here for rent. $200 there for car repairs. This. You're my rock. She'd say. Hugging me tight. We were tight. Or so I thought. Holidays at my place. Girls' nights with wine and bad movies. She was my only family after Mom passed from cancer 5 years ago. I'd been saving that money religiously. Teaching third graders pays peanuts, $52,000 a year after taxes, but I budgeted like a pro. No fancy clothes. No vacations. Just socking away $500 a month into a high-yield savings for the big escape. Europe was my fantasy, backpacking through Italy. France. Maybe Greece. See the Eiffel Tower. Eat real pasta. Feel alive beyond grading papers and parent-teacher conferences. Emily knew about it. Hell. She'd tease me. Live a little. Just blow some on a spa day. I'd laugh it off. One day. When it's time. Signs were there. I guess. But love blinds you. Last Christmas. She showed up in a new designer coat. Bragging about a side hustle. Crypto. This Vegas trips. New tattoos. A shiny SUV. Where's the cash coming from? I texted once. Investments paid off. She replied with heart emojis. I wanted to believe her. The discovery. Brutal. After the bank call, I drove straight to her place in Wrigleyville. Knuckles white on the wheel. Rain started pelting the windshield, mirroring my fury. She opened the door in yoga pants. Hair in a messy bun. Looking surprised. Jess. What's up? I shoved past her into the living room, cluttered with shopping bags from Nordstrom. Empty takeout boxes. You stole my money. Emily. All of it. Her face paled. But she tried denial. What? No way. Must be a mistake. I pulled up the app on my phone. Thrust it at her. Transfers in $5,000 chunks over weeks. Right from my account to hers via the app ID linked years ago for emergencies. She crumpled onto the couch. Tears streaming. I needed it. Jess. My crypto tanked. I owed people, bad people. Loan sharks. They were threatening me. Loan sharks. My sister. You could have asked. She sobbed harder. I was ashamed. Thought I'd pay you back quick. Invested it. But it all crashed. Crashed. That was my future. She gambled away. I felt sick. Betrayed on a cellular level. This wasn't a stranger, this was Emily, who I'd protected from bullies in school, who held my hand at Mom's funeral. How could you? I whispered, storming out. She called after me. Please. Jess. Forgive me. But forgiveness. Not yet. That night, alone in my apartment, I paced like a caged animal. Anger boiled into something sharper, resolve. I wasn't letting her walk away scot-free. Reporting to police crossed my mind. But family drama in court. Mom would have hated that. No. I wanted her to feel the sting. Learn the lesson. Revenge. Smart and legal. I dug into her life, starting with those social media posts. Turns out, her investments were a Ponzi scheme she'd fallen for, then dragged friends into. I found forums where people complained about her unpaid debts. Flaky gigs. One thread on Reddit's r/Chicago. Beware Emily Harper borrows money. Ghosts you. My sister. A con artist. Plan formed over sleepless nights. First, I froze my accounts. Changed passwords. Cut all financial ties. Then, I lawyered up, found a pro bono clinic for family disputes. Small claims court. The attorney said, you can sue for the full amount plus interest. But that felt too clean. I wanted impact. Emily's weakness. Her image. She thrived on appearances. That perfect Insta life. So I gathered evidence, bank statements, screenshots of her lavish posts timestamped during the thefts. I even hacked ethically wait. No. A friend who's a PI helped trace the funds. Some went to her SUV lease. Some to trips. Some vanished into crypto wallets. Confrontation 2.0. I invited her to coffee. Neutral ground at a busy Starbucks. She showed up nervous, fiddling with her sleeve. Jess, I'm so sorry. I'll pay you back. I swear. I slid a folder across the table. Here's how. Sign this. It was a repayment agreement, $28,000 plus 5% interest. Monthly installments. Notarized. Her eyes widened. I can't afford that. Then sell the SUV. Pawn the jewelry. Get a real job. I said calmly. Or I go public. Post everything online, your friends. Our family group chat. Even your boss. She blanched. You wouldn't. Try me. I replied. Voice steel. She signed. Trembling. But that was just step one. To really get even. I turned her mess into my momentum. With the money gone. My Europe dream delayed. I channeled rage into side hustles. Started tutoring online. Launched a blog about personal finance for teachers. From broke to bold. Poured my story in anonymized betrayal by a loved one. Rebuilding step by step. It blew up, thousands of views. Sponsorships from budgeting apps. Your vulnerability is inspiring. Comments read. Emily. She struggled. Lost her bartending job after I anonymously tipped her boss about her. Side hustles. Conflicting, nothing illegal. Just truth. Her SUV got repossessed when payments lapsed. Social media went silent. Then desperate GoFundMe for hard times. I didn't donate, but watched karma nibble. Months passed. She made the first payment, $500. Scraped together. Thanks for not ruining me. She texted. I didn't reply. Emotional arc hit me hard during therapy sessions I started. Betrayal reshapes you. My counselor said. But revenge. Make it constructive. So I did. Blog turned into a podcast. Sister scams and savings wins. Guests shared similar stories, family thefts. Comebacks. Revenue rolled in by year one. ID recouped $10,000. Europe. Booked for next summer. Economy class. But mind. The triumph came at our aunt's birthday party. First family gathering post-drama. Emily looked gaunt. Apologetic. Pulled me aside in the backyard. String lights twinkling. Jess. I was wrong. Jealous of your discipline. Your life. I hit rock bottom, therapy now. Real job at a call center. Tears again. Can we try again? I hugged her. Cautious. Slow. Earn it. Not full forgiveness. But a start. Walking away. I felt lighter. Shed stolen money. But not my spirit. Looking back, Emily's theft was the wake-up call I needed. Pushed me to hustle harder. Value myself more. If you're out there, gutted by family betrayal, know this: you can get even, not with hate, but by rising. Build your empire on their ruins. I did. And damn, the view is sweet. Trust me, the best revenge is your success.